私は inside this. I want to go back to Japan because it looks like that, but I'm still trying to get something out of it. You know, I'm constantly looking up flights to Tokyo because I miss it very much. I miss it very much. And you know, in my last video, I talked about my experience of burnout. Now it's gotten a lot better because, not because of the workload, like the workload is still high and it's like basically the same. I would even say it's higher now. The only difference is my perspective, or like my perception of the situation has changed. Like, I still really dislike the group works with my whole heart. I dislike them so much, really. I just want to work on my own. I can't see people anymore and it's stressing me out. I feel like now I'm at a point where I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with the workload just because I observe it from an outside perspective, so it's not really, I'm trying to let it not affect me as a person. I'm trying to separate myself from this work so that I can actually feel alive. And so, yeah, of course it still affects me, but yeah, I'm trying to do something different. I've just started learning some basic Japanese. I've actually installed 3 apps to learn Japanese, and yeah. And every time I go to bed now, I think about, what it would be like to move to Japan. Well, of course I won't. And I couldn't, because you have to be fluent in Japanese. And yeah, I wouldn't even want to live in Japan if I weren't fluent, because I think it's important to be able to talk to the locals. I think that's quite important. I think that's my perception at every foreigner, to try to speak the language that you're in. So, for example, now I'm here in Portugal, and when I came here, I didn't know a word Portuguese. Like, the only thing I knew about Portugal were the pastéis de nata. And now I actually, when I go into the supermarket, actually understand a lot. It's gotten a bit better, and I actually try to be friendly and respond in Portuguese. Of course, I can't speak Portuguese. I really I just know a few words, but still, I'm trying to. I think it's a sort of respect that you show others, that you respect their language and culture. So I think it's important that. Of course, there's always at the beginning a language barrier, but like, it's the same with English as well. For example, I know now, the first word I learned was obrigada, and actually the first time I said obrigado, but this is what the men are supposed to say. So for the female version of that is obrigada with an A at the end. And I know now that because I always travel with my backpack, so I never need a bag. And so always when they ask me, like if I want to buy a bag at the grocery store, I tell them they ask me komsako. Which is like Osako, and I know what that means now. I know quite advanced. Well, you know what I usually like, these basic words like hola, bon dia, and actually I like pronouncing it correctly. Like, it's not only with words, but also trying to pronounce it like local. But then at a certain point, they think I speak Portuguese, and then I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm a fraud. I don't actually speak Portuguese. I'm sorry. And then I'm a tourist again. And I really dislike that feeling. So I need to pick up more words so I can respond better. But yeah. So that's my situation now. I think I'm at a moment of time where I'm quite content with my life. I know, of course, there's always ups and downs. But right now, at this moment, I'm actually content, even though I know not everything is in my control, and that's really discomforting and really stressful sometimes. But yeah, life is like that, and it doesn't care if you're stressed out by it. So you just have to accept it. Just observe this stressful situation that you really dislike. Just from an outside perspective, look at it and think, oh wow, this looks quite stressful. So I will look at it. Maybe not touch it, maybe just look at it. Yeah. And I actually have a new obsession, which is kombucha. Because, kombucha is quite a popular drink here. And you can get it even at Aldi, which is a German supermarket. But they don't have it in Germany. Why don't they have it in Germany? I don't know. I like kombucha a lot. And when I first came here, I was really surprised because I have it at every restaurant and every cafe. You can order kombucha. And sometimes they even have their own brand, which I think is really interesting. And I actually found a really good dealer for kombucha, like a very nice store, which is nearby. And they sell kombucha at like €3 per bottle. So it is relatively expensive, but the kombucha is really nice. It smells and tastes quite nice. Floral, I would even say. But they have different kinds, and today I bought all the other versions. And you know what's funny? The guy at the store who works there, he said that I look, what did he say, like Russian? He asked me if I'm Russian. Do you think I look Russian? He said I have a Slavic face. And actually, the funny thing is, I've actually been told that before, but not regarding my face, but more regarding my name. My name is Insa, and I didn't actually associate that with Russia before. But what do you guys think? Do you think I have a Russian face? I thought I have a German face, but yeah, maybe they're also similar. I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought that's funny, and the second time I came there, he recognized me and he said, the Russian girl again, but like as a joke. So I don't know. Recently I picked up small talk. Like that's something I've never done before. But now I'm engaging more with people, which is still very new to me. So I'm most of the time the interactions are awkward and feel a bit forced. Not from my side, but from the side of the responder, because I think they're confused. But they expect something different, maybe. But maybe that's just my perception. Also, so yeah, that's how it is. And I think I'm evolving. I'm evolving at a slow but continuous rate. So I think I'm doing fine so far. What else can I talk about? Sometimes I think, why are people mean to me, or why do they not talk to me? And maybe it's because of my appearance, because, like, for example, look at this picture. I look like a serial killer, or like I'm straight from the prison, and very dissatisfied. Like, this is my neutral look. Or I don't know. Is it though? Maybe it's even worse. Like, sometimes I look concerned even, like this. But it's not because I'm concerned. It's either because I'm thinking about something which like when I try to plan the day ahead or something, then I look like this. Or sometimes it's because the sun is too bright, so I can't see. And then I think, and I look at the people then like this, and maybe they think I'm judging them, which I don't want. I don't want to be perceived like that, but yeah.